Yo, what's up, YouTube? Boy, the great picture here. DGP back again with another episode of Patriot Keys. And in this video, yes, real quick update video on, I guess you can call this the off season, man. Um, Super Bowl season is over, NFL season's over. As you already know, New England Patriots got their sixth ring, but however, what separates us from other teams is that we enjoy the Super Bowl, we enjoy the win. But as Belichick said about 2 years ago when we beat Atlanta, we're already about 3 weeks to a month behind most other teams in the NFL. So trying to get back to, and then with that being said, speculations were true. I did a video on this and I said it kind of confirmed it, but Brian Flores, former defensive coordinator for the New England Patriots, will be a head coach for the Miami Dolphins. He got introduced on Monday, I believe. It was either Monday or Tuesday, one of those two. Yeah, so I didn't really cover it because I already said that he was going to get introduced, and I already did a video on that. Be sure to check that out. But yeah, Brian Flores officially introduced the Miami Dolphins head coach. So we don't have the defensive coordinator, man. Wish him nothing but the best. Thank you again for your time in New England, especially this past season, manning that defense and in that Super Bowl, man. I think the Dolphins have a really great coach, a guy that can lead among men, and I feel like he can be a really good head coach, whenever they get the quarterback situation right. And they're heading to the right direction. So shout out to Miami. Hopefully they do good, even though they're in rival. They're in our division, and it's like a little rivalry. Still wish Brian Flores nothing but the best, as I do with most former players, man. Amendola, all those boys. Shout out to them. But it means we got to get a replacement, and also Taekwon Underwood. As you probably heard it from before, a former wide receiver coach for us. He's going to be heading over to Miami to join Flores as well. But no Brian Flores. We need a new defensive coordinator. And earlier this morning, after speculations, and I couldn't get a chance to get a video up early, but it's confirmed. Greg Schiano, former Tampa Bay Bucks head coach, back on the Josh Freeman era, I believe. Josh Freeman or James Winston when he first came in. But remember, he was the former Rutgers head coach at the time. Greg Schiano, man, him and Belichick, close friends. Belichick was always pushing for him to get some kind of head coaching job. However, Belichick can help out his friend, and he will be the defensive coordinator for this team. Now, got to do some little bit more research on it. Don't know too much about Schiano really in the in the past. But I feel like, as long as you have Bill Belichick, who has the defensive mindset, the defensive game planning that he does, I feel like our defensive coordinator kind of would just fall in line, especially a guy that Belichick knows is his friend and he loves. And so I think, do I think we're going to be the same defense we were this year? I don't think so. I think this defense is just different every year as well with this team. However, I don't think we're going to have a dominant performance this defense had in the Super Bowl like we will have consistently next year. But it all depends on free agency and all that stuff. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure he comes in. The game plan is still the same. Belichick really doesn't change much in that, as you see, offensive coordinators come and go, defensive coordinators come and go. Outside really Matt Patricia, who kind of stayed around. But it's just the same old thing, man. We find a way to win, find a way to work. So shout out to Greg Schiano, man. Hope him nothing but the best in New England. And yeah, so let me know what y'all feel about this. I kind of think Belichick, I wouldn't say threw him a bone, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like getting closer to the season. He was just like, hey, Greg Schiano's available. Let me bring him in and hopefully maybe try to get him a potential job somewhere else as a head coach. So he's been trying for a while, getting him back in the NFL. He's been supporting him, but managed to get his guy. So I think this might be actually the first defensive coordinator that Belichick is really close with, that really, has been on record calling them friends and all that stuff even before they came to New England and stuff. So it's going to be interesting, man. But do I expect much change? Not really, man. But again, Greg Schiano, our new defensive coordinator, we'll figure out the most other staff moves when we get a chance. But shout out to Brian Flores again and wish him nothing but the best in Miami. It's your boy DGP. Y'all catch you next time, y'all. Peace.